The ready position is a very important component to a complete game. It provides a starting point to reach every ball in time to perform a successful stroke. Set your feet in a wide stance. Bend your legs and lean forward with your upper body until you see the net's tape at about the halfway point of the opposite table surface. This transfers the weight to the front of your feet and allows you to quickly spring up and move towards the ball. Keep the racket straight in front of you, ready to take it forehand or a backhand. In order to start practicing, we must first learn to put the ball into play in a way that makes it easy to return. This is the most common way to start a warm-up rally. It produces a ball with slight topspin that is not too fast and is easy to control. Gently brush over the ball and drive it forward. This is the forehand counter used in warm-up. Notice the rhythmic play and careful placement. The pace is moderate, so a rally can be kept up. Notice how the feet are constantly in motion and the balance shifts with every phase of the stroke. Start from the ready position. Swing your arm back, twist your body to the right and shift your weight to your right leg. After the ball bounces, start your swing forward. Arm and body move forward into the ball. The balance shifts forward. Contact the ball at the highest point of its bounce, a little in front of you. This is the contact point. Snap your forearm on contact. Your weight shifts to the left for a short follow-through. Recover immediately to the ready position. Concentrate on a crisp contact and develop a feel for it. Although this stroke is not used much during the game, it is very useful for the beginning phase of a warm-up, either before a match or before practice. It helps you gain the rhythm and touch you need for other strokes. Since it's relatively smooth, it allows your muscles to warm up without being stressed too early. The backhand counter is occasionally used in competition. Generally, a countering rally is ended by a punch to a different direction or a powerful loop, which changes the pace and might force a high return. Compared to the forehand, there is little body movement, but control and strength depend on a solid balance to support the arm. Bring your body into the path of the ball so your contact point is in front of you. From the ready position, pull your arm towards your stomach and drop your right shoulder. The racket is half closed. After the ball bounces, move your hand forward. Contact the ball here. Follow through smoothly until your forearm points straight forward. Immediately recover. Concentrate on a solid contact with enough forward motion. Complete your stroke and recover quickly. The arm is generating most of the forward motion, while the upper body and the legs, along with the wrist, produce enough lift for the ball to clear the net. The hips, shoulders, upper arm, and wrist all move in a synchronized motion. This allows you to make small adjustments. While keeping each stroke separate, focus on the rhythm. It will help you in not feeling rushed. The loop is a powerful stroke designed to impart massive topspin. That topspin will make the ball arc downward and allows high ball speed with a good likelihood of still hitting the table. The forehand loop off topspin is the shot most long rallies are built on. It makes use of the topspin already on the ball to generate even more power. Legs, upper body, and arm work together to produce a high racket speed. The forward component of the stroke drives the ball, while the upward component gives it the necessary topspin for it to arc down after clearing the net. Most of the necessary adjustments are made by varying the amounts of those components. Start in the neutral position. Adjust your placement relative to the ball with a slight hop. Drop the right shoulder and swing your racket arm back. When the ball has reached the top of its bounce, swing forward using the uncoiling power of your body and make contact next to and slightly forward of your body. This is the contact point for looping a topspin ball. Contact the ball when it reaches about the height of your hip, just above your right leg. Snap your forearm and brush up hard on the ball. At the same time, solidly shift your weight to the left foot. Follow through with your shoulders and hips and recover. Reset your feet for the next shot. Before you start the forward motion, you should have a solid balance. Use your right leg to push off to start the uncoiling motion. Try to have the ball stay on your racket as long as you can. This will help you develop a good feeling of control. You will decide when the ball leaves the racket. At first, concentrate on generating spin. Later, you can increase the speed. Don't pay too much attention to what the shot looks like. Focus on doing the stroke correctly, and a good shot will develop naturally. As you complete your stroke, watch the opponent and the ball to try to decide if your next stroke is going to be another forehand loop. If so, get right into your looping stance. As table tennis has developed, the backhand loop has gained in strength and variety, and therefore in importance. Most of the top players today are equally dangerous from both wings, eliminating an obvious choice of placement for the opponent. A balanced game should have a backhand loop that is equally developed as the forehand loop. Throughout this program, the terms right and left will apply to right-handers. Lefties invert. Drop your right shoulder before the ball bounces and bring your racket back towards you with the racket face almost horizontal. As the ball reaches the top of the bounce, pull your racket back further. Rotate your shoulders to the left while you start your forward motion with your elbow. Now swing forward and contact the ball about 1.5 feet in front of your belly. This is the contact point. Now rotate your body and shoulders to the right, push off with your right leg, and swing through the ball. Follow through.
With the backhand loop after the block, the most important is your wrist snap, how you will get your impact with the ball, and that means wrist makes your backhand loop good.
The wrist's whipping action is what imparts most of the spin. By moving your elbow forward first, it is as though you were loading a spring, and when you release the stroke, you get high racket speed. Footwork is one of the most critical components of the game, and although we all know how to run, specific steps optimized for table tennis have emerged. They make it possible to get into position accurately and quickly, to maintain a solid balance, and perform a controlled stroke on most balls. Correct footwork will leave open the choice of using a forehand or a backhand and allow placement anywhere on the table with equal ease. Here are a few drills that will help you develop these steps. We call this the one step. Both feet move about equal distance in the required direction. With this step, we can adjust our position to the ball accurately when only little movement is required. Watch the balance transfer and the placement of the feet. When moving to the right, lead off by a small step with your right foot. Push off with the left foot and skip into position. When moving to your left, skip with both feet simultaneously. The size of the skip varies according to the placement of the ball. This step will not only get you to the ball, but also out of its way so you can make a comfortable shot. This drill builds the ability to move across the table and come back for a backhand. Have your practice partner place the first and second ball on your backhand corner. You play it first with your backhand, then with your forehand, and the third ball goes to your forehand corner. Skip over to play the forehand, and then the sequence starts over. The exercise is made up of a sequence of 1 steps. The feet never cross over, and all movement is made by skipping with both legs simultaneously. With this drill, you build your ability to take a forehand on any ball you choose. Again, you use the 1 step to get yourself into position. Your practice partner places the first ball on your backhand corner, the second in the middle, the third on your forehand corner, and the fourth in the middle, and then you start the sequence over with the ball on the backhand corner.